there's lots of things that affect trust, but one of the great things about social media is that social media is one of the best and easiest ways that you can really build trust on a mass scale with those that you're connected to in your social media audience. So once you've built up an audience, and as you're building it up more and more each day, one of the things that is absolutely essential, and one of the things that you should be doing, is posting regular or daily social media updates on all your social media channels. So again, if you're maybe thinking, what kind of things could I post on my social media channels, it's actually not that complicated. As I mentioned earlier, all you need to do is think about what kind of things are your target audience interested in, and post content that they would find interested in, that they would be interested in. And ideally, this should be a combination of other people's content and also your own content as well. So things that you have on your own website, such as your blog posts and different articles that you might have. So that really is the best thing to do. So obviously, when you have your own content, that's really easy. It's easy to find that because that's on your website. But if you're thinking, how can you find other people's content? How can you find other good quality website? There are a number of tools and software that you can use to help you do this and speed up the time that it takes to do this. And I'm just going to mention a few of those now. One of the first tools that is really cool and definitely worth checking out is a tool called scoop.it. So if you Google that, or if you go to your web browser and you type in scoop.it, it will actually load up this website, which will enable you to type in different keywords that would be related to the industry that you're actually in for your business, and it will give you a list of the most popular articles around that. So it's a really good way to quickly find a lot of content that will be interesting to your target audience. Once you've found some content that you think would be good to actually send out, you don't need to manually be sending out the content each and every day. Again, there's tools that you can use to schedule out the content. So you can maybe spend a day, maybe a Monday in the beginning of the week, researching content, and then you can use tools to schedule it out. And one of the tools that you can actually use to do this is a tool called Buffer. There's another one called Hootsuite. In our own company, we also use our own version of a combination. It's a bit like Buffer and Hootsuite, but it just does a lot more things. But we use that for our clients. But apart from that, you don't have to worry about that. There's lots of different tools that you can use to actually schedule out social media updates. Buffer, I find, is probably one of the easiest ones. If you're just starting out, it's really easy to find content that you think is relevant to your target audience. You just click on a button. Once you've installed Buffer, you just click on a button and it will schedule out the post, to those on the different social media channels that you've connected it up to. So it's a way that you can really save time and schedule out your updates in a really time efficient way. So again, once you find the social media updates that you want to post, you would just schedule them out using a tool such as Buffer. One of the other things that we also use to actually help us research content is actually using Google. Google can be really, really good in researching different content and blogs and articles and websites and things like that. So we actually type in different keywords such as, let's just say you want to, let's just say you have a business about music and your target audience are interested in music. One of the things that you could type into Google is the top music blogs in the country that you're located, such as maybe the UK or the USA. So you could type in the top music blogs in the UK or the top music blogs in the USA. So whatever it is that you're trying to target, you can actually also use Google to help you find the top blogs and websites in order to actually find the best quality content out there that would be interesting to your target audience. So that's definitely worth keeping in mind. One of the other tools that we'll also mention, this is the last one we'll mention, it's called Feedly. So you may have actually heard of this already. So it's a really powerful and big tool out there that it basically enables you to not only search for different categories and different blogs and websites in all kinds of different areas, but if you find your own website through Google, you can actually put that blog into Feedly, and then whenever they post a new article or post something new, it will come up on Feedly so that you can get notified and know about it, and then you know that you have a new piece of content to actually share on your own social media channels. So there's lots of different ways that you can do this. Really, the most important thing is that you actually post social media updates on your social media channels. Once you do this, that really is what builds up a relationship with those that you're connected to in your audience. So if you imagine you're posting updates each day, good quality, valuable content, not only can people share and like and retweet that sort of content, but on top of that, because your brand comes up as the one that's sharing it, it actually builds up brand awareness in who you are and what you do. So maybe you're connected to someone, the first month, but they don't do anything else. But because you're posting social media updates on a constant basis, they see you again and again, and they're not just seeing you post annoying things such as promotional stuff all the time, but they see you providing value. It just reminds them of who you are and what you do, and how you actually help people. And again, that's a great way to help you nurture that relationship with the people you're connected to, so that they can eventually convert into leads sometime in the future. So that's really cool.